And with me, I've got the Director of Operations at ZimTrade. His name is Similo Nkala. Similo, thank you so much for joining us and welcome.
Thank you, Shenyewe. It's good to be here.
Tell us about ZimTrade. How do you facilitate exports from Zimbabwe, and what are your key markets in the region?
Thank you. ZimTrade was the national trade promotion organization for Zimbabwe. We were founded in 1991 as a unique joint venture partnership between government of Zimbabwe and the private sector. Our role basically is to assist Zimbabwean companies to penetrate and expand into export markets. How do we do that? We facilitate exports through four main pillars, which include the provision of market intelligence. And when we're talking about provision of market intelligence, before one gets into export, they want to find out about where are the export markets for their products or services. They want to find out about what are the requirements when they're getting into export markets. So we provide that market information for Zimbabwean companies. We also capacitate companies where we have got various capacity building programs for Zimbabwean SMEs and also those companies that would want to get into export markets, where we touch on issues that include issues to do with packaging, issues to do with branding, registration under trade agreements. That is what we basically do. And also we attend export promotion events, both in the region, in the Middle East, Europe, and also in the Americas. We also lobby and advocate on issues to do with ease of doing export business for Zimbabwean businesses, whereby if they are facing challenges, maybe getting an export permit or even the charges for export permits, we engage the various authorities in terms of ease of doing export business. In terms of what are the markets for Zimbabwean companies. Basically, you'll find that our major trading partner is most of our exports are going to South Africa, between 40 to 50% every year. Most of our exports are going to South Africa. But what we're doing is ZimTrade, working with the government of Zimbabwe, is that we're assisting our companies to diversify their export markets. We've got quite a number of export promotion events in our neighboring countries, focusing on SADC and COMESA, which include Zambia, Mozambique, Namibia, Botswana. We are engaging those markets, and also with the coming in of the AFCFTA, we are also engaging certain markets that include West Africa, East Africa, in terms of diversification of our export markets. I'm happy to say that this year we've already conducted field market surveys in Kenya and Ghana, so that we can explore those market opportunities. And later this month in August, we're actually having a team that is going to Senegal, that is going to explore the market. What is it that they are currently buying? Where are they buying from? What is it that Zimbabwean companies need to do for them to be able to supply those markets? Basically, that is what we have been doing as ZimTrade. And maybe for your own information as well, I'm happy to say Zimbabwe, we are one of those few countries the world over. If you look at our exports figures during this COVID period, between 2020 and 2021, our exports increased from 4.4 billion to 6 billion. So we are one of those few countries where we have been having our exports increasing year on year. Anyway, thank you.
Thanks for that, Similo. Another question that I was quite curious about is, What are some of the offerings that buyers in the mining sector in the region can expect? I mean, you have touched on that, but more specifically, what are the key offerings that the buyers in the mining sector can expect? It's a competitive world out there. What is unique about Zimbabwean products?
In terms of our key offerings in the mining sector value chain, as a country, I think we have always been known for supplying quality products. There are quite a number of products that we supply to the mining sector, which includes your the equipment, including your primary and secondary crushers, your material handling crushers, your ball mills, your electrical equipment, the transformers, electrical motors, batteries, the ventilation fans. We have been supplying those products, especially in the mining sector, both in Zimbabwe, South Africa, Zambia, Botswana, and Mozambique. Some of our countries, including DRC as well, we've been supplying those products to those markets. But we've also gone a step further away as ZimTrade, and also as a country. We know that we've got a competitive advantage in terms of the services sector. So we have also really been getting into the mining sector's services space, where some of our companies have provided even the structural development in those mines. They have been involved in terms of consulting and engineering with the mines, the shaft sinking, the drilling, and the blasting. Most of our companies have also been involved in terms of the services space in most of the mines in the region. And as I said, we are also the key thing about Zimbabwe. We are in the heart of Southern Africa, so we really want to take advantage of our location within the southern region. We know we are a landlocked country, but we have want to transform it into more of a land-linked country because of the distance. Say, if you look at some companies, if they are going to DRC, if they're going to Zambia, which are some of the key markets, if they're going to South Africa, we travel in terms of the proximity to markets. We've got a shorter distance in terms of marketing and also supplying those products to those markets. So those are some of the product offerings that we have for the mining sector. And on top of that, we're also very good in terms of the personal protection, the protective clothing side of things. We've supplied wetsuits to most of the mines in the region. We even have one company that is supplying personal protective clothing to as far as Europe. They supply quite a lot of products to Germany. So because of the quality of our products, we have been able to supply those products within the region.
It's very impressive that you have gone beyond the borders of Africa, that one of your companies is actually exporting to Europe, Similo. That's quite impressive. Well done on the job that you're doing there. So now, outside of the mining sphere, outside of the mining space, what other products can we expect from Zimbabwe?
You know, because of our good climatic conditions, and where at one time, I think one of the international living magazines, they rated Zimbabwe as the best in the world, tied first with one of the Mediterranean island of Malta is having the best climatic conditions, and also tying that up with our non-GMO policy as a country. You'll find that the taste of our horticultural products as well as processed foods is also said to be different. We have been to Food Logistica in Germany, where we participate in that trade fair on a yearly basis. And most of the buyers, when they test our blueberries, when they test our peas, when they test our citrus, our oranges, lemons, they usually tell us that there's something about Zimbabwean products. And also, I hope, Sheng, you have had a good taste of some of these Zimbabwean products. So on the processed foods side of things as well, we have very good products, which also includes your juices, whether it's your Mazoe Orange Crush, or it's your Cerevita, or it's the jams, the peanut butters. We all have those products, which if anyone who is listening to this clip, they haven't tested, please feel free to engage some of our potential suppliers. We've got an online shop which is called Shop at Zim. Please feel free to visit it so that you can be able to access some of those products. We also have a trade information portal at ZimTrade, which is www.tradezimbabwe.com. Please feel free to go through that portal so that you can be able to look at those some of those products. We also are very good in terms of the leather products. We have supplied quite a number of countries in terms of your shoes, belts, wallets. We're also very good in that space as well. You know, these days, going back to processed foods, with people being more particular about healthy living, we are also pushing certain products which we believe they've got also a very good market. We've got certain companies that have started processing baobab and marula products. So we've also been pushing some of those products, including your moringa related products. There are also certain herbs that we have been pushing. And maybe in terms of numbers, I can safely tell you that for citrus, which is your oranges, lemons, as a country, we export on a yearly basis, plus minus 34 million worth of US dollars worth of citrus. And also, even in terms of things like avocados, we export plus minus 14 million US dollars on a yearly basis. And also, one of the key products where at one time between April and August on a yearly basis, when it comes to managed 2Ps and sugar snaps, we are one of the largest suppliers of the EU market of that product, where we supply plus minus 20 million worth of managed 2Ps as well as sugar snaps. The other sector where we feel that we've got a big potential is the building and construction material. Most of our companies are key suppliers. If you look at a company like Monarch Steel, they are one of the major suppliers of door frames, window frames within the region, supplying South Africa, Botswana, Malawi, Zambia. So those are some of the products that we are supplying. I'm sure even in the space of electrical equipment and even household electrical goods, I'm sure you have also maybe heard about the Kango products. So those are some of the products that we've been supplying in the region. And the region, they actually know us. I will just give you an example. Last week, we'd taken 27 companies to a trade fair in one of our neighboring countries. And when we're talking about some of our teas, coffees, people relay within the region. They relay with those products, with some of them even thinking that they are their own local products because of the popularity of those products in those markets.
Wow, that was certainly a mouthful, Similo. It's quite
Yes.
impressive that not only are you focusing on mining, but also on processed foods. And it's also very interesting that you mentioned that you do cater for a now health conscious market that is booming. Certainly looking forward to spreading that jam on my toast.
Super. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go on to the final question, Similo. ZimTrade has recently launched an online B2B platform. Tell
Yes.
us more about that.
With the advent of COVID-19, you can't continue doing things the same way and expect different results. What we did, we saw an opportunity to come up with an online platform, which we're calling Shop at Zim. For now, it's more of a B2B platform, and we're hoping that in the near future, we can transform it as well into a B2C platform. This platform actually allows Zimbabwean companies to register in terms of their product and service offering. What is it that they are offering, and also their contact details, and also we are marketing this platform in the region or globally, all over the world. We are marketing this platform so that potential buyers, or if anyone is looking for certain specific product, they can actually go through this platform and be able to view a list of potential suppliers from Zimbabwe, and then thereafter engage these potential suppliers so that they can start the discussion in terms of the quantities that they need, and also issues to do with the price. So the platform is www.shopatZim.co.zw.
For those of your clients who certainly resonated with what you can offer, they can find you on www.shopatZim at dot.
It's www.shopatZim.co.zw.
Perfect. Thank you
Yes,
so
but
much,
we also have a trade information portal, www.tradezimbabwe.com. We are also available on that platform as well.
Similo, thank you so much for your time and for all your information. It's quite impressive that you're doing amazing work for the resurrection of Zimbabwe's economic activity, and certainly things will pan out quite well in future. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That was Similo Nkala. He is the Director of Operations at ZimTrade. Do make sure to visit their website. If any of the things that he's mentioned does resonate with you, ZimTrade is there for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, bye-bye.